Okay, what I'm trying to do, how can I make my pen repair area be more functional? One of the things that drives me crazy is my little fat ass is sitting on a little piano stool kind of thing that's on casters. And there's a rug that's underneath, that's right next to one of them. So when I want to move my butt this way, I hit a log jam and it drives me crazy. Am I over the bump? I'm over the bump. If my little table stuck out a little tiny bit more, and if this thing on my right was a little bit narrower, it wouldn't bother me as much as it's bothering me. The other thing is all of my lights are over here, which is great for you people watching me draw and fix things. But when I want to look at something under a loop to see what number nib it is or whatever, I have to, stick my head far into I need a light bulb right somehow nearer to me where I can do that without having to lean in and get in the way. So anyway, one of the things I want to do is try to figure out how I want to organize this desk. So essentially what I have here, I'll draw a little image of here's my desk, my work area. Here's my fat ass. Right here is the iPad I'm recording from, which is fine because it's out of my way, yet you can see what I'm doing. I can see your commentary. My right in front of me is here. So I've got right in front of me, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drawers. And this can be for pens to repair. Okay, over here there are 6 drawers that contain nothing. I mean, they're all full of shit, but I can't get to them, which is fine. I don't need to get to them. Right here is my H2O, my water being soaked. Again, they're not in my way. They're way over there. And then all along this side are little cabinets and drawers and shit that have the tools and the things I need. It would be nice if I could figure out a way to get rid of some of these or many of them. And then behind me, there's another drawer full of things, which it would also be nice to get rid of all of this stuff right here. Oh, not me. I have to stay. But if I could get rid of all of this stuff, that would be good. So I think my goal might be to figure out how to make this more workable. But that's if I can remove one thing out of here per day, one little thing of drawers or one little thing of some things, that would be very handy. Wouldn't it? Yes, it would. I'm just looking at all the shit that's piled up underneath. I mean, it is actually functional because there's a lot of stuff underneath here that I'd have to find places for if this were completely empty. At some point, though, this can all get taken away. So, another thing that I'm doing I'm trying to put things somewhere where I know where they are so that I don't have to look at them. I mean, part of being a collector is looking at them, seeing them. Opening up a drawer requires, work that I'd rather not do. I'd rather just see it, without having to open up a drawer to see it. And so I'm just trying to figure out how that's going to work. I just put a pen together. I was looking through nibs and I found a nib that was kind of stubby, which this one is. And my logic is putting stub nibs and stub pens is still part of my system, so I'm doing that. I'm having a deja vu experience right now. This pen needs a lever, as do these two pens. Now, pressure bar, they have levers. Should I have an area, a box, a tray that's for things that need those parts so I can do them all in one fell swoop? Or while I'm sitting here talking about it, should I just do it? Call it a day? Ooh, it's a nice nib. I'm also trying to slowly put pens like this that I don't have the rest of in a drawer by my drawing desk, so I can have all of them there. But I want them to have nibs that I like, that I would use. Or should I just sell these? Bring them to a pen show and get rid of them? That would be the smartest thing to do. Look at them. Beautiful little... Or should I just put them in a little bouquet? So many options. But I know I'm not going to fix them, so they don't have to be in my face here, right? This, even that has a sack in it, you could just use it. And then when you're done, you put it back in the drawer. And if you want some sort of ceremony like the tea ceremony, you can slowly uncap it, slowly do something else rather than uncapping it. How about that? How's that for an idea? All of these are nice nibs. Anyway, these are all going to go by my drawing desk. Do I have another? No. Okay. Moving 1, 2, 3, 6 things from my one desk to another does not reduce my carbon footprint. I'll trip over them over there rather than over here, but when they're over there, so I want my pens over there to be the ones that no one will want to buy, so I don't have to ever worry about that. You know, now I know that these pens would make a lot of people happy, but it would make them happier if I had a base for them, but I don't have a base for them. So here's a way where I can provide a place where it's out of my brain. It's not in my head. I think this is a Moore pen. Again, here's where my loop, my eyeball is over here. All the photons. I have to get way down here to see it. More. Just as I thought. Yes, if this little desk came out this much more, if I can find a board in my collection of things, I can cut it and place it, wedge it in. I think that'll be my job today, to see if I can find one. And if it were a thin board, I just threw one out, for God's sake. Just threw it out in the dumpster. It's probably still there in the dumpster. No, I want a thinnish board that is deep. And I do have a wooden sewing board that would be perfect because it's this thick, strong enough to work. So maybe I'll see if I can find that. Well, I think I lost my mojo. My audience rightly has found other people to watch, other things to do with their time. So I'm gonna now go put these things away, and I'm gonna go try to do something else. And it's 55%. I have to figure out, I think when I'm streaming, my battery goes down, which is entirely logical. Bye.